Hey guys, today is February 20th, 2021. What I want to do is talk about buy low, sell high. And it's really hard to do. A lot of people are thinking that's an easy concept. Buy something when it's low and then you just sell it when it's high. How the hell do you know when it's low? That's the thing. I mean, if everybody could figure that out, they'll probably be freaking rich, right? So let me let me zoom out to this chart. This is the Tesla chart, and I don't have Tesla. Just telling you, looking at this chart, you'd probably think that Tesla is at its all-time freaking low right now. I mean, damn, that's a good time to get in or something. But that's only 1 month. Unless you're planning to keep this thing for 1 month only, I mean, who knows what's gonna happen, right? So I'm gonna zoom out to the 3 month chart. So this is the 3 month chart. And obviously, you're looking at this. Hey, it's been going on for 3 months and it's going down a bit. I don't know, right? And then let me zoom out to a 6 month chart. So here's a 6 month chart. And even though this thing's a bit blurry, it's far away, I'm not blind, And then you want to zoom out to the 1 year chart. And here's the 1 year chart. And you'll be thinking, oh, wow, it's went up a lot. And then that makes you feel safe, right? I mean, and then here's the 2 year chart. So for me, unless that thing go down to where whatever, right? I don't want to get in, and I might miss out on something, maybe. But this is Tesla is pretty much the leader of this pack, right? And the reason why I'm saying that is because it went up a lot. And am I gonna buy this? For me personally speaking, no, I'm not gonna buy it. I'm gonna probably buy what Tesla needs, like, let's say they need battery, right? They need graphite. They need they're making the lithium battery, right? Lithium ion battery. So they need graphite. They need well, they were working with Colbat, right? And then I don't know. You got to research these things. So I'm gonna buy the materials, right? I'm gonna buy the companies that are low, and then when it's high, I'm gonna sell it. So that's basically what I do. And then I'm looking at the crypto market. There's a lot of people online, and it's probably the worst thing you could do if you want to make money is to listen to people online. I mean, even what I'm telling you, I am not 100% certain for tomorrow, but I might be 100% certain for like 10, 20 years down the road, right? And like I was saying, I'm not like one of those people that is like promoting those get rich quick scheme, right? So usually, even if I do say something, it might take years. I mean, Bitcoin, I've known about Bitcoin since 2012, and I've actually sent money to my friends to buy it since 2012, but they didn't buy it. That's the thing. I mean, but then again, I can't blame them. The reason why I can't blame them is because I met them in a clan online. And, you meet them online. What do you want? I mean, they didn't steal your money. You should be happy, right? But, it was $100 back then. I told them to buy it. I sent them about, I don't know, I think it was $5,000 or $10,000. And I guess I was kind of lucky they didn't steal my money, but they didn't want to buy it because it seemed it was sketchy. But that was almost 8 years ago. And yes, I could have been a millionaire by now, or actually, I am already a millionaire. It's just that I could have been a multi millionaire. So multi. And then by the time it got into my country, which is something I really dislike too, because if it was already in my country, I wouldn't need to send the money to my friend. I would buy it myself. But unfortunately, I couldn't buy it. So, um, but, as it was going, I didn't know it was going to get to like 50, 60, 70,000. But all I know is that it wasn't as low. And, I saw a value in it at $100. But I don't have that many $900 to buy, like, let's say $900 pack in a game, right? I mean, if it in a game, I'm okay with spending $100. But if you're telling me to spend $1,000 per game, per whatever, I'm pretty much like, yeah, maybe I could find something else. So, and it was really a gamble, anyways. I mean, it went from like $1,000 back down to $500. It never hit back to $100, but I didn't want to get in on it. But who knew, right? I mean, it was pretty much a guess, and I was wrong on that guess, obviously. But I was buying other things. So I'm looking at everything, and It's kind of like the silver stocks, right? I mean, I got in some silver stock when it was crashing. It's like last year, the pandemic, right? I mean, the first thing I did was like, gotta buy all these things, and then like pretty much it was low, and then now it's high again. I'm selling, and I'm looking at the entire market, and you see a lot of people talking about the cryptocurrencies. That market is on fire right now. Okay, I mean, everybody in the world knows about it. And back in 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, hardly anybody knew about it. You asked them, they're like, what the hell are you talking about, kid? I could buy a pizza with my money. That's exactly what my friend said while I was talking to him about Bitcoin. He's like, I could buy a pizza. I'm like, but come on, you need investments. So, anyways, I mean, right now, the crypto market is on fire, and I'm looking at all the other markets. Marijuana market is actually stabilized. I bought some, I sold some. I don't know. It isn't moving that much. It was on fire before because of the Reddit groups, and I'm looking at the green energy. I'm in green energy big. I mean, I got lithium ion companies. I got what do you call it? I got graphite companies. Yeah, I mean, I'm in on it big, but I'm not in Tesla at all. I mean, my friend is on Tesla. I'm like, yeah, I'm not buying something at $800. Forget it. I'm buying this this graphite company at 15 cents. Yeah, because if that if that shit goes to a dollar, I made more than he made, right? I mean, like 15 cents to 30 cents is 100%. I mean, for him, he bought in at $500. It's at 800. Actually, it's at 700 something. So he didn't even make 100%. And for it to go there, it's kind of harder, right? So I'm in on green energy. Green energy has been doing very well. And what else do we have? Marijuana, I talked about. I don't know. There's some vegan stuff. I'm not into those at all. I don't even know how to value those things because how the hell do I know if there's going to be a vegan wave? I mean, maybe, but will it be, the vegan wave, will it be only an American thing or an English speaking country thing? I don't know. I mean, the difference between that and graphite and electric vehicles, solar panels, and those things is because solar panels, uh, graphite, EV, and those things, they're required worldwide. You, it doesn't matter if you're in Russia, China, India, UK, Australia, Canada, US, Mexico, Europe. It doesn't matter where you are. That is the wave already, right? But the vegan one, I don't know. I mean, I'm not into the vegan market. That's a complete gamble for me. I'm like, you know, like, obviously there will be more vegans, but how do I know that the people in other countries are going to play ball with you? I mean, it's completely crazy. And then, of course, there's some new technology like drone delivery, and I'm looking at some of the stuff, but definitely not GameStop. I mean, I'm not a big fan of GameStop, even though I like the movement, but I don't think the company has its fundamentals, and I don't think it's low right now. Maybe it is. I don't know. I mean, I have no comment on that. Oh, right, the oil and gas industry. So that is at its low. But the thing is, I think the green energy is going to replace the gas industry, which means that, um, I don't know. I don't want to buy oil anymore. I'm done. I mean, I bought oil. I lost money, but then again, when it crashed right in 2020, right back during March. Yeah, that's when it was. So back during March, I doubled down on my energy stocks, and then I got out immediately. So right now it's up. I mean, I just sold the last of my oil stocks. I mean, I got them at like a dollar something, and then it went up to like $5 max, and I'm just like I'm out because I shifted all my money into green energy because I believe that is what is going to happen in the future. Now, for weed, I want to talk a bit about weed. Tilray was at 200 something, $300 back in 2014. I mean 17, my bad. And so was what do you call it? Bitcoin, right? I mean, they were in the pattern. And now Tilray is down to 26, I mean $29, and I don't know if I should consider that uh low. The thing is, weed, again, it's the same with the vegan thing. I know it's banned in China for sure, so you won't have the Chinese investing in it. Now, I'm not sure about the other countries, um, but I'm pretty sure most of the countries in Asia, even India or Japan, Korea, what else you have? Vietnam, Malaysia, Indonesia. I think all of the Asian countries are not gonna go on board with the cannabis thing. So you are gonna probably be missing out of those investments because or there's less people. It's not like the EV, like I was saying. It's same with the vegan thing, man. So that industry, when it drops low, I will buy. But I'm not betting it will go higher than what Tilray went. So now we got the internet companies. I'm not a big fan of those. I mean, those are it's there and they're like for old people to invest in because was that magnesium or magnesium? That one is interesting. Apparently, they are replacing the cobalt or they're making a new lithium ion, including that. I think it's magnesium or something. So that in that sector, it's still green energy, but I'm kind of slowly thinking it might be. So I'm putting, I'm thinking about. I didn't put anything in it, but once I sell my initial green energy stocks because they already risen, right? Then I'll probably get into some of those. What else do I have? Yeah, so pretty much. All right, there's gold and silver. That industry is being hammered so bad right now, and I'm looking at it. I'm thinking, hey, that might be a good good investment. I mean, you're probably thinking, hey, uh, you know, crypto is replacing gold and silver. I don't think crypto can replace gold and silver. The thing is, gold and silver is used in solar panels. I mean, well, silver, anyways. It's used in solar panels. Is making the electric vehicle spark plugs and various things, right? So if you believe in green energy, you have to believe these metals are going to go up. Now, if you look at the price of silver, it is it's been holding up pretty well, right? I mean, opposed to gold. Gold is down like hell. I mean, that thing is losing its pretty much its status or it's losing its luster to Bitcoin. But I think Bitcoin is high right now. So what if Bitcoin goes low and then, and obviously then there's that shift. And I would personally I think it's a safer bet for me to bet on some of the gold stocks and silver stocks opposed to uh buying the crypto stocks. I mean, I have crypto stocks, right? But the minute it goes down 30% or 20%, I'm probably going to be out for now. But that's pretty. Oh, yeah, the health sector. I'm not a big fan of the. I'm looking at one of the health stocks that I saw online. I'm not a big fan of the health stocks because it's too unpredictable. I mean, at least for the gold and silver market and the crypto market and the weed market, those are pretty predictable. I mean, for the health sector, I don't know. I mean, you can only guess that company's like they need to that company needs to do something different, right? It's not like it's a metal, it's a commodity or something, right? So I don't know. I'm not too into the health sector at all. I know some people like to buy the health sector, but yeah. I mean, looking at everything I have right now, I think I talked about all the sectors that I have personally I'm watching. And for me, out of all the sector I'm watching, I don't watch technology, so that's one thing. So, anyways, out of all the sectors I'm watching, I see that the precious metal, gold and silver market is going down. And for me, I mean that's screaming buy. I mean it's like saying, "Hey, we are low and you want to buy us and then when we go high you should sell us." That's essentially what is happening because one of the things I known or notice rather is that whenever it gets into news, right, I don't care if it's like weed or crypto or anything, it will always pretty much be like near the top. And I don't want to be going into the game when it's near the top. I use the news like CNBC or all of these other mainstream media as a barometer. Whenever it's in the news, it's either going to go flat or it's going to go down. And we've seen that with GameStop. I mean, did was GameStop $500 a share when it was before it was in the news? No. I mean, it got to $500 a share because it was in the news. And now it's at $40 a share. So, I think a lot of markets are high right now, and the market is at all-time high. And some of the green energy will obviously pick up. That's why I'm huge in green energy. But I'm getting into like because I already had the green energy from before. Right? Even the silver stocks, I still have them, and they're up about 400% or 380 something percent, almost 400%. I'm rounding because I can't remember it. So I'm still in it, and it actually retraced, right? Which means that it's low right now, and I'm thinking that it will go higher in the future. I mean, it might not go higher next month or whatever, but I'm pretty sure in 6 months it will probably go higher, or even a year. That's a certainty, not a not a if thing. It's a matter of a when thing. So, anyways, I think I talked about all the sectors, and I think crypto is high right now. I wouldn't buy in. I mean, there are some stocks that are good, that is low. Obviously, there's always stocks that are low in a sector, and that's what you want to get in on low stocks, right? You don't want to get in. You know how they always been um, touting, right? Like all the hot stocks. That's almost the worst advice ever. I mean, you don't want to buy the stocks that everybody is touting. You want to buy the stocks that nobody knows that are gonna go up, and you want to buy it in a sector that is low as well. So break it into two things, depending on what you're looking at. If you think green energy is going to go higher, which I do personally speaking, you want to buy a stock that is low. And green energy is like 10, 20, 30, 40 year kind of investment, right? And that's why I'm in the silver stock, because I know they need it for they need silver. Now, for crypto, I think that's high. I mean, most of the only thing I pretty much know is Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. I mean, all the other things like Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum Classic, RIN, or some other random stuff. I like they're going up and down. I mean, I don't know. I mean, what if it goes down? I mean, I've watched the crypto market for so many years. I'm never surprised when shit can go like 98% downwards in those markets, right? So it's very different, and I don't want to be gambling in a market that's already hot. I mean, if I was already in there, I would be selling now, and I'll be buying some of the markets that are falling, because that's the whole point, right? You want to buy low and sell high. And obviously there are people that are smart enough, they buy high and then sell higher. But what if they buy high and then they sell high and then they buy high again and now they have to sell low? So I prefer to buy low and then sell high.